Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Apollo.io contact on Gravity Forms submission. So here, as an owner of an event management company, I am using Gravity Forms on my website to collect the leads and their inquiries. I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a new lead through Gravity Forms submission, automatically that lead should be added as a contact in my Apollo.io CRM to manage them further and nurture them. To automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between Gravity Forms and Apollo.io, and that I'm going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically create contacts in Apollo.io for Gravity Forms submission. So as an owner of an event management company, I am using Gravity Forms on my website to collect the responses from my leads, and I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a new lead, that lead should be directly added to Apollo.io as a contact so that I can manage these leads and nurture them accordingly. To automate the process, I will have to build the connection between Gravity Forms and Apollo, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is going to help us to build the connection between our work applications without any coding or programming knowledge to automate all our daily repetitive tasks. So let's get started. Currently, I'm on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we'll find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created, and to save the workflows we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appear in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create Apollo.io contact on Gravity Form submission. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I am going to set up is related to lead management. So I'm going to select the folder according to that, and now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains three extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission in Gravity, automatically the person who has submitted the form should be added as a contact in Apollo.io. So for that, I'm going to take Gravity in trigger and Apollo.io in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the form will be submitted in Gravity Forms, then only the contact will be added in Apollo, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select Gravity Forms as our trigger application. So trigger application means the application which you want to use in order to start the workflow every time. Then we have to select the trigger event, that will be that on the happening of which event in Gravity Forms you want to start your workflow and capture the response. So new response will be our trigger event, as we want that when the form will be submitted in Gravity Forms, then the workflow should start every time. So here you can see that here we have received a webhook URL, and also we have received some instructions over here. By following the given instructions, basically we have to insert the webhook URL inside our Gravity Forms account. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new form submission in Gravity Form towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I am going to show you what you have to do. So now I'm going to take you towards my Gravity Forms account, and these are all the forms I have. You can also have multiple forms. You have to select a specific one which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. So here this is the contact form which I want to connect. I'm going to go towards edit option of this contact form. So after coming on edit section of form, you will find the option of settings, that is the form settings. So you have to select that. After coming on form settings, here you have to go and select webhook option from the left side. And over here you have to click on this add new button to add a new webhook. As we have done that, now we have to paste the webhook URL in the request URL field which we have received from Pabbly Connect. You can also change the name of your webhook over here. I'm going to keep it same currently. The request method will be post and the request format will be in JSON. And then here we have other details. I'm going to ignore these fields and I will directly click on save details. As we have done that, the connection between Gravity Forms and Pabbly Connect is built. So now we just have to do a test submission so that we can capture the response in Pabbly Connect. To do that, I'm going to once again take you towards my form, and here we have already connected the form with Pabbly Connect. So let's preview it. As we have previewed the form is open in front of us. So now I'm going to quickly submit this form in front of you by using some dummy details. Let's start with a name. Let's say the first name of the lead who is submitting the form is Smart, and let's say the last name of this lead is Lead. Let's say the email is smart00@pabblitudes.com, and now I'm going to enter the same email over here in confirm email, and now it is asking us the phone number, a random one. Now I'm going to submit the form as soon as the form is submitted. So let me quickly take you towards Pabbly Connect, and over here you can see that the response is instantly and automatically captured. In our response we have received all the details, so let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the phone number, the email address, the status of the lead that is active, then we have the date and time at which the form was submitted, their first and the last name, and all other details. This means that the connection between Gravity Forms and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now every time the form is going to be submitted in Gravity Forms, the response is automatically going to be captured. Once we have received the response, our objective is to create a contact in apollo.io. So for that, now we have to set up the connection between apollo.io and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go towards our action step and let us select apollo.io as our action application. Then we have to select the action event. So what you want, I want to create a contact. I have selected that, and now let's click on connect. To build the connection, here we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection with Apollo account, you can just go with that, but I'm going to show you to build a new connection. For that, it is very easy. You just have to go towards add new connection and you have to provide an API key. It is saying that you can get the API key from here. We have an hyperlink. It will only be open and it is going to redirect us towards the API key when we will already be logged in our apollo.io account. I have already logged in, so I'm going to click on here, and here you can see that it has taken us towards integration page, that is the developers section. We will go towards API keys, and here we are going to click on this create new key button. We can provide a name over here to the key. Let's say new leads is the name of my key, just a random name. If you want, you can also provide a description, and here we have to select the APIs. I want to create the contacts, so I'm going to select API v1 contacts create. Okay, and now I'm going to click on create API key. As we have done that, the API key is successfully created. So now I will quickly copy this key and I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect to paste it over here. Let's click on save. As we have done that, the connection is built. So now we just have to enter the details in these fields to create a contact over there in apollo.io. Let's start with the first name. Are we going to enter these details manually? Not at all. We want to automate the process, and for automating the process, we have to enter the details in a dynamic format so that it should get replaced automatically with every new response. But if we will enter the data manually, it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Are we going to sit and change the data every time when a new response will be captured through Gravity Forms? No. Therefore, we have to use a technique to automate the process, and that is called as mapping. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here a previous step is given. It is asking us for the first name. So let's go and search the first name and let's quickly insert it directly from here. As we have done that, it has become dynamic. In the similar manner, let's map the last name as well. As we have mapped this name, now automatically it is going to replace with every new response. So this means that every time the form will be submitted in Gravity Forms, the data over here which we are going to map will get replaced automatically. Then it is asking us the organization name. Here I have not received organization name in my response and it is mandatory, so I'm going to enter none over here. Okay, then we have the email address, so let's map the email as well. We have other details. If you want to map them, you can map them, otherwise you can ignore these fields as well. I'm going to click on save and send test request button, and here we have received the response along with the contact ID. As we have received the contact ID, that means the contact is successfully created. So let's go towards apollo.io. Let's go towards the people section from the left side, and over here you can see that we have multiple contacts created over here. The name of my contact is Smart Lead, so I'm going to search this name, And over here you can see that yes, the lead is created over here as a contact. I'm going to open this contact and we have exactly the same details. This means that our connection between Gravity Forms and Apollo.io is absolutely successful. And now every time the form will be submitted, the contact is going to be created automatically in Apollo.io. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. You can also very easily create this amazing automation for managing your leads. As soon as you're going to receive them through Gravity Forms, through your website, you can directly and automatically add them as contacts in your CRM. So thank you for watching the video.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.